All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back again for another live stream. This time bringing you the match preview, Aston Villa versus Chelsea. I've got Chelsea versus Wolves written in the ticker. Let me just sort that out first because it's definitely not Aston Villa versus Wolves. Chelsea versus Wolves. Give me 1 second. Aston Villa versus Chelsea. There you go. Yeah. Aston Villa versus Chelsea. FA Cup 4th round replay match preview is upon us. Big up to each and every one of you guys that has joined in already. Smash the like button, guys, as soon as you come through. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. The likes really, really help out to grow the channel. If you enjoy the channel, you're always here, you're always supporting. Make sure you smash the like button. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Big up to Arnesh, who is here for a while. Valan as well, my man. Valan, good to see you here. Marcus, Sumit, Armias. We've got Surfs, Dexter, Gremlin, CFC Steven, Hershal, everyone. Big up to you. Skylar, big up to each and every one of you guys. Good to see you all. Big match coming our way, ladies and gentlemen. Massive replay. FA Cup 4th round replay is on our way. And the expected L notion is upon us. Honestly, I can't see how we win this. As I said in my live stream yesterday, I think the loss against Wolves, we've finally hit that position where I think it's going to take a miracle to win from here on in. Any match, it's going to take a miracle. We have hit smack bang bottom at the moment with the current regime under Pochettino, Paul Winstanley, Lawrence Stewart. I think players are now, it's over. The relationship between the directors, with the manager, with the players, it's all has broken apart. I think it's all over. From here on in, I'm honestly going to be shocked if we end up winning. Like, I really will be very, very shocked if we end up winning. Constantine, Miz, can we please get a morning update on the New York and Tokyo stock market? Yes, we're gonna go through some of these quotes that dropped late yesterday. I think they were the newspaper. So obviously you've got the press conference and then you've got the newspaper or something. After the press conference, it's the newspaper press conference or something like that. It's not the telecasted one. So we're going to go through some comments there. It's some of those comments, it did not make sense, and it's reminiscent of a particular manager when they're under immense pressure, when they know their job is on the line, when they perhaps even know that they're not going to be here at Chelsea for too long. That's when they start talking in that rubbish manner. And I think we saw Pochettino do that late yesterday. All those comments, all those quotes that were dropping, it gave us an indication more than anything that Pochettino is absolutely done out here. And not just Pochettino, I think the football club itself is absolutely done out here. Look, before we continue, I was waiting until we have at least minimum 100 people live. Firstly, as I said, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. I've got a message to certain fans. Before we get into the entirety of this particular match, how I completely feel about it, my thoughts, my feelings, my prediction, I'm not even gonna bother doing a lineup because it's unnecessary. It really is unnecessary. But before we do all of that, I've got a message. For certain fans. This is a message just for you guys. To those fans that are still commenting on my videos or that are still commenting in the live chat about Miz, you're being so toxic. Recently, your videos are toxic. You are doing all of this to be controversial. You're doing all of this for clicks. I got a message just for you guys, especially just for you guys. You lot are the biggest disease in this fan base. You and your toxic positivism is only going to make this issue even worse because you're ignoring the truth. You're sitting there supposedly supporting your beloved football club, and you're sitting there with your eyes closed and the blue flag flying high, and you're reluctant. You don't have the balls, the guts to come out and say the truth. You're the biggest disease of this fan base. Get that straight. I want each and every one of you guys, once you listen to this, I want you lot, the ones that keep saying that I'm being toxic, I want you to comment and really think about it. You lot are the biggest disease of the fan base. You know why? Because if the club was under your control, yeah, it's getting relegated. It's people like us, majority of the people in the live chat, majority of the people that is commenting, majority of the people that are not scared to say the truth. It's going to be because of them this football club hopefully will be back one day. Not because of you guys, because you guys will appreciate and accept any mediocrity that is thrown at you. I wouldn't 1 second rely on you God. Honestly, even if my life depended on it. Even if my life depended on it, I would not rely on those individuals because they will never be able to tell me the truth and how it is. They'll make up some fake positivity just to please the situation. So I wanted to give a message to those people. I see those comments ever again in my videos, and you know who you are, talking about how I'm being toxic. Have a big, deep look at yourself. It's because you guys can't say the truth. We are where we are today. We are where we are today. We're 2 seasons. We've finished 12th last season and we're 11th right now. We're looking on the verge of getting knocked out from the FA Cup. We're probably going to get the biggest shellacking of our lifetime against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. It's because of individuals like you. So remember that. Remember that. I just wanted to say that out. Let's see some of the comments before I get into the match. Rafael, not criticism, hate. I can't believe people have so much against Enzo. People are stupid, man. Big up Miz, I have friends like that. I can't believe this dude. Whatever happens, he says he's patient with the club. I told him he would never be able to run a successful business. 100%. 100%. I would never trust these individuals with anything because they are naive. They have this fake. I feel like that's even more toxic. I feel like that's even more toxic. And another message for them is, if you are not capable of handling the truth, hey, stop watching anything. Just silently support the club. Don't worry about it. We're not relying on you. Satyam, how do you make sense of spending $1 billion on just potential? You can't make sense of it. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hershal, by the way, anybody read that Mudryk tweet to a fan challenging him for 10k pounds for 1v1? What a crap player he is, man. Leave immediately. Mudryk. What can we say about Mikel Mudryk? The guy at the moment, honestly, is coming across an absolute nonsense of a person. Honestly. I am not sure. When that particular brother was going towards Arsenal, I am actually not sure why Chelsea Football Club did this. I'm not even sure if anyone scouted this guy. I mean, he was on the verge of going to Arsenal, and out of nowhere we get him. I don't know. Was it politically driven? I'm not sure. Was the transfer politically driven? I'm not really sure anymore. Jeremy, if he changes to a 3 at the back, we will be more likely to get smashed. It is clear Poch's tactical work is minimal. So how do people expect him to implement a new tactical system in just 2 to 3 days? Yeah, apparently we're going to be playing a back 3. We'll see. We'll see how it all turns out to be. Apparently back 3 is what is going to transform us. All our issues, every little detail, that has been the problem. since the new owners have taken over for almost 2 seasons. Back three is what is going to solve everything. Back three is what's going to solve. And I'm pretty sure our owners don't even like back three. They don't want to play back three because that reminds them of Thomas Tuchel. They don't want to be reminded of Thomas Tuchel. Skylar, there is a lack of professionalism. They don't understand the Chelsea way of playing and carrying yourself 100%. How can they understand? There is no one there. There is no one there from the past that can sort of provide guidance of what it means to be Chelsea. There's no one there. Everyone that was there who were proper Chelsea, they're gone. They're finito. It's done. These are a whole new bunch of new players, mediocre directors, mediocre manager who is an ex-Spurs manager. What are they going to teach about Chelsea Football Club? This is one of the reasons why I want Jose Mourinho, because he is Chelsea through and through. At least you can learn from that guy. Pochettino spoke as if he's Pep Klopp level of a manager. He didn't win anything in Spurs with that crazy talent he has back in the days. I think you're talking about Mauricio Pochettino. And he win nothing outside of France with PSG, monster trio in PSG. Zach, big up to you. To be honest, I don't think we will be safe from this mess. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of time. Okay, so let's talk about this FA Cup 4th round replay. It's at Villa Park. It's going to be difficult. I mean, look at the way Unai Emery was talking in his press conference. They are buzzing. Unai Emery and Aston Villa coming off a big win as well during the weekend. They're buzzing. They're absolutely buzzing. Big up to you, Advaid, man. Good to see you in the live chat, man. I miss those days when Advaid we'd be talking about Chelsea versus Real Madrid. Yeah, I'm not really sure if that's ever going to happen in our lifetime again. Big up to you, Miz, for your blatant honesty and consistency. It's definitely not easy when your club is going through bad results. Yeah, especially when your club is going through bad results for multiple seasons. That's when things get really, really bad. Konstantin Mudryk needs to humble himself. I actually believe the reports that said players can't take criticism if he's replying to random DMs calling him rubbish and betting 10K. Other players are the same. Yeah, you're right. Maybe he's one of them. So this match against Villa, FA Cup 4th round replay, there was a moment in the second half last game they probably could have won. We should have taken the lead in the first half. The fact that we didn't take the lead and the fact that that match became 0-0, I knew. From there, I was scared. Because that match, had we won, we would have continued with the momentum. And at least we could have said, okay, that's a serious team that we've beaten. Straight after that was the Liverpool game. We got walloped. Straight after that was the Wolves game. We got walloped. And now we're facing the replay. I'm fully, as I said, surprise me, Chelsea Football Club. Surprise me. Because right now, it's XL. Expected loss for me. It's going to take a miracle. Absolutely going to take a miracle. And to all those people that are going to call me, oh, negative, toxic, go F yourself. Absolutely go F yourself. Right now, I can't think of any other outcome in this particular match. The state of the football club is damaging. It is at a bad state right now, much like last season. Right now, it's going to take a miracle to win. It's absolutely going to take a miracle to win. Fully expecting a loss. My prediction is 3-1, Aston Villa to win, if we can manage a goal. As I said, I'm not too interested what the lineup is going to be. Apparently, there's going to be a back three. Potentially, Chilwell as a wing back. And yeah, funny thing, if we are, finally looking to play a back three when we needed a wing back, funny thing, we let go one of the really, really good wing backs in the likes of Jan Maatsen. Very, very smart choice from Pochettino. He didn't even utilize Ian Martson. So, yeah, apparently 3 centre backs, wing back football, potentially looking at Malo Gusto as a wing back along with Ben Chilwell. You're looking at maybe Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo in the middle. I don't know. I don't know who else is going to be up front. God knows. Maybe Gallagher still will play. Maybe both Caicedo and Enzo, both of them won't play. Maybe one of them plays. We're potentially looking at getting knocked out from the FA Cup. And for me, look, Pochettino, Winston Lee, and Stewart, they should have already been sacked already. They should have already been sacked. And the fact that they're still here, I don't know. They 100%, once we get knocked out of this FA Cup, which I think we will be, they need to leave. We need to at least give someone else an opportunity to come in and get some sort of a bounce and give us some level of hope in the Carabao Cup final, which also isn't too far away. I don't think Mauricio Pochettino should get a chance. Jose Mourinho never got a chance with Spurs. We might as well do the tit for tat with this ex-Spurs manager, not give him a chance. Mourinho made it to the final. I'm pretty sure I think it was Carabao Cup as well. He never got a chance with Spurs. Well, we shouldn't do that for Pochettino either. We shouldn't do that with Pochettino either. All right, we're going to have a look at some of the quotes from late yesterday. You're going to laugh, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, some of the things that were said. Yeah, I found it very, very strange. Mustafa Mirza, I have been saying of selling Sterling since last summer. People are coming to senses now. Saudi wanted him. There are much better, cheaper attacking options. I think it's his last season as well. He's going to go. Don't worry. He's not going to stick around at Chelsea Football Club where 2 seasons in a row, it's been abysmal for him. And he himself hasn't been that good. So I'm pretty sure he's going to leave. Satyam is saying, I doubt the managers would have sacked Potter if it were not for the fans' outrage. Yeah, you're right. If fans didn't make any noise, Potter would still be our manager. And Poch is in the same spot as Potter, perhaps even worse. And now a good amount of fans are going about the process. Yeah, look, tonight, get knocked out, you best believe the away fans. There's going to be boos left, right, and center. That Aston Villa team is... They are strong. They are strong. And it's a lot to do with Unai Emery. A lot. For those people that disrespect a manager's value, you couldn't be wrong. You couldn't be any more wrong. That almost the same Aston Villa team. I'm pretty sure like the core of it is still the same. They have obviously added quite a lot of quality, but majority of those players were there when Steven Gerrard got sacked. And I think they were 16th or 17th on the table. Unai Emery comes in, adds a few new faces, not immediately. He firstly took over the current lot, took them all the way, into top half of the table. Then added a few more players. And then this season, they're competing for a Champions League position. Whether they make it or not, we'll see. This season already, they're in the Conference League. And I think they made it to the second round. So Unai Emery has done a madness. Absolute madness over there. Miss brother, can we change Poch directors? But how do we change owners? Effed up planning our club. You can't change owners. I'm sorry. That's one thing we can't change. Owners are here to stay. We just have to hope that these owners start understanding European football. Really. Start understanding European football. In Life No Limits, the fact that the board and owners are not irritated enough by these poor results to have sacked Poch and the 2 miscreants already tells me the standards are on the floor. That's scary. Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hodge is in the house. Big up, my man. After we beat Brighton in the preseason, Poch said we need people, experienced players. That was a red flag. Why can't these directors profile a coach who matches their 100-point team, or do they not care? I'm lost. They themselves are lost. Don't worry about the owners, the directors. It's a bit of a circus show. All of them are lost. All right, let's have a look at some of these quotes, which is gonna make you laugh. Which is gonna make you laugh. All right, so check this out. Pochettino, if there is no rain at my farm, I cannot grow the crops. That is stress. With that, you can lose your hair, but I cannot lose my hair because the opponent was better than us. Look what this guy's saying, man. What is this guy saying? He's pretty much saying, I can't lose my hair because the opponent was better than us. So, whoop-de-doo. I don't care. I don't care if Liverpool's better than us. I don't care if Wolves are better than us. I'm not going to lose my hair. No stress. I'm just here to make friends. If there is no rain at my farm, what is he talking about? I cannot grow the crops. That is stress. Oh my days. Oh my days. What is this? What is this line all about? Is he saying that he don't care? He ain't going to take no stress. This is proper nonsense. We always need time, and we are building from zero. Sometimes it looks like you move forward, but sometimes you need to go back because some problems appear. Sometimes you move forward, but sometimes you need to go back because problems are real. This guy's funny, man. This guy's funny. And then he lashes out. I didn't finish 12th last year. Okay, well, that's true. You didn't. Chelsea did. It is a different squad to last year. Many changes. If you want to compare to damage us, to compare things, I think it's impossible. But by the way, big man, you had this Chelsea since pre-season. You've been here for a little while. And you're still operating at the same level as last season. You should be a lot better than last season. Last season was absolutely diabolical. There was a lot of players that didn't want to stick around at Chelsea Football Club. There was a lot of players that didn't like Graham Potter. Graham Potter didn't even have a pre-season. Graham Potter was thrown 7,000 players at his face. You actually had a decent sized squad. Okay, there was definitely injuries to key players, but you still had enough solution to get through. We had one of the easiest starts this season. We had one of the easiest fixture lists from the get-go. And you've had them since preseason. There's been no signs of patterns of play. There's no signs of some sort of philosophy brewing. There is issues in defense. There's issues in midfield. There's issues in attack. There's issues in build-up. There's issues in pressing. There's issue off the ball. There's issues everywhere. My man, don't act as if you've done something special this season. You've done nothing. If anything, I think you're actually doing worse than last season. As I said, last season was proper diabolical. Look at this. Pochettino, to be focused on playing football, you need to be free in your mind. You can't let it be affected because of the stock market in New York or Tokyo. Or the weather in I don't know where, because the farms cannot grow the cereals. But this guy in the farms, stock market, New York, Tokyo, farms, cereals. Brother, can I get some tactical information from you? Can I actually get some tactical information from you? Can I understand how you're going to set up the team? What is your plan? This is not, Old MacDonald had a farm. Yeah. No, I'm not here for the farms. I'm not here for Old MacDonald. You're talking about farms. You're talking about cereals. You're talking about Wolf of Wall Street, New York Stock Exchange, Tokyo Stock Exchange. What are you even talking about, brother? This is why I keep saying, I keep reiterating, Poch, brother, talk less. Maybe when you go to the press conference, just say, me no English. Me no English. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Better to just say nothing. Or maybe just a couple of words, small sentences. You don't need to really elaborate here, because when you're elaborating, you are talking a whole heap of smack. What is this, ladies and gentlemen? What is this? To be focused on playing football, you need to be free in your mind. Do you know what? Full stop right here. You don't need to say anything else. Right here, the answer is done. That sentence, you don't need to elaborate anymore. You were trying to be funny. You were trying to make an analogy. You didn't need to do any of that. Right there, that was it. We're just highlighted. That was it. You didn't need to do any more. But no, you went to cook a nice biryani. You went to cook a nice, beautiful chicken biryani, and then you added all of this masala. You can't let it be affected because of the stock market in New York or Tokyo or the weather. But I don't even know what this guy's talking about, man. Check this out. Pochettino, it's about creating a team. It's like building a house. You need to be sure of all the steps you take. We are building from zero. Always, it takes time. Look at the project of Manchester City or Liverpool. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim. Ya Allah. This guy keeps comparing us with Manchester City and Liverpool. He's talking about building a house. And we have to be patient, just like Manchester City and Liverpool. Toba, 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 toba. Ya Rab. There's no shame. There's no shame anymore. There is zero shame. People like to just take Manchester City and Liverpool's name willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. People just like to take those clubs' name. Just like that. But have some shame, man. Have some shame. Have some shame. How dare you take those clubs' name? How dare you? Bro, you're better off comparing us with like Palace or Fulham or something. I at least I could have understood. If you just come here and actually said, you know what, yeah, I'm looking more towards Marco Silva, Roy Hodgson. I see how they've been building their clubs, strong base first. I could at least understand. Compare with people around us. But you're not even comparing with Aston Villa and Newcastle. You're going straight to the top, Liverpool and Manchester City. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Bro, compare yourself with Brentford, man. Compare yourself with Brentford. Humble yourself. So, yeah, this is what's been going down, ladies and gentlemen, for the past 24 hours. This is what our football has come down to. Just a lot of stupidity. Just a lot of stupidity. So, You tell me now. You tell me now. How am I meant to sit here and be positive? How am I meant to sit here? As I said, to each and one of you, each and every one of you guys that are acting, this is too toxic for me. Some of your recent videos are too toxic for me. Ooh, I'm going to cry now. You guys are the biggest disease. You guys are the biggest problem. It's you lot. You're the biggest problem in the football club. You are the biggest problem, then the owners, then the directors, then the managers, then the players. It's you lot. It's because of you guys and your stupid, weak mentality. We are where we are right now. We are where we are right now. So have a good hard look at yourself. All right? Wake up and smell the coffee. Understand what's going on. Look around you. It's these fans, they'll be walking in the street at night in a dark alley, and they can see on the other side a particular individual coming with a knife in one hand and a baseball in the other hand with a balaclava on, and they'll be thinking, nah, that person's not going to do anything to me. It's not dangerous. I'm pretty sure he's just going to walk straight past me. No problems. You're a fool. You're a fool. You're an absolute fool. Read what's going on. Read what is going on around you. Understand. Sometimes better not to talk. If you got nothing to say, don't say anything. No one's forcing you to say anything. But if you are going to say something, make it worthwhile. Because this club at the moment needs real talk. It don't need your toxic positivism. All right? So we're going to end at that. Hope you guys have enjoyed this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take some final comments before we wrap things up. Most of our Miz, can you explain the City 4-4 draw? We should have won it. 2-2 draw Arsenal. We threw it away. It just shows the squad has the capacity for great things, only needs guidance. Absolutely. I've always said the squad isn't all that bad. There are some players that are not good enough, but it's not all that bad. Mauricio Pochettino is in the house. Big up to you, Mauricio Pochettino. I will start Alfie in a back three and Gallagher as a striker today. Well, there you go. Beautiful. Fantastic. Excellent. Sebastian, known as Stuttgart's savvy coach, a tactical genius to Akin to Alonso. Ideal for Chelsea's needs. Reshape Stuttgart effectively. Chelsea seeks a brainy strategist like him. Let us at least cook. Now, Joshua, no lineups, bro. I can't be bothered, bro. I can't be bothered. It don't matter. We're gonna lose. I feel we're gonna lose. I mean, I'm happy to be surprised, but I'm pretty sure when you're talking about stock exchanges and farming, farmers and cereals and all of that kind of nonsense, yeah, your headspace is not about winning. Your headspace is not about winning. Malcolm, please do not take De Zerbi. Leave Brighton well alone. Yeah. Brian, big up to you, my man. Draw at best with Chelsea. Well, draw don't matter. I mean, that's probably going to force a penalty shootout, I think. Maya Miz, God bless you, blood. You made me see the light. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Haji's saying cornflakes will start left wing back. Yeah. Manas, I want a big L for our CFC because I want sacking of pathetic Poch. It's better to take one step backwards for moving 10 steps forwards. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys 1.5 hours before the watch along. So make sure you guys are there. We'll do a members call in probably 40 minutes before the match starts. So to the members, make sure you're there. Contribute your opinions, put out your voice out there. If you're not a member, become a member to participate on that. And I shall see you guys for the watch along. Alhambra, big up to you, my man. Hoping to see you for the members call in just before the match starts. Alhambra, would love to hear what you have to say. Back 5 off Meta, Amazon, Netflix, Bitcoin, and Google. All right. Until next time, everyone. I'll see you for the watch along. See ya. Bye.